Hey everybody, how are you? Jacqueline here. Throughout the week, we've been talking about proteins, we've been talking about complex carbs, starch carbs, and we've been, talking about the difference between both of them. And I also discussed sugar. So a lot of this stuff is basics. It's about clean eating basics. So if you're somebody like me who is trying to really just make it a lifestyle versus some kind of crash diet where we lose all this weight and then all of a sudden we gain it back, no. We are in this to change our lifestyle, all right? So I wanted to go over a few clean eating basics with you guys that maybe you guys can take some little nuggets away from, but I do have some notes right here that I wrote down for us. I wanted to talk to you guys about the importance of eating more, okay? So just because you're trying to lose weight and live a healthier lifestyle does not mean that you need to stop eating, okay? In fact, you need to eat smaller meals, and we did talk about this. You want to eat 5 to 6 meals a day. What does that mean? My next principle, never skip breakfast, okay? This is like one of those other myths where people think that because they're trying to lose weight, it's okay to skip breakfast because they are cutting back on the calories. Well, I hate to tell you this, but breakfast is like the most important meal of the day. It's that one meal that's going to fuel your body. It's that meal that's going to keep your metabolism steady. It's going to jumpstart your day. So if you suffer from like being able to even prep or plan breakfast, then that's when you need to have your Shakeology. And whenever I have a day where I am leaving 5 in the morning, 6 in the morning, I always have my Shako first. But for the most part, I like Shako a little throughout the day. It's okay to have a late night snack. Another myth that happens is people think that they shouldn't be eating like past 6 or 7. But when you're eating clean and you're eating small meals throughout the day. What happens is after dinner, your metabolism is still going and all of a sudden you're hungry. And then what do you want to do? You want to go to your pantry and you want to snack on something, right? Well, if you, instead of snack on something super sweet, you snack on something that's like a protein and a complex carb, small. That's like your nighttime meal or snack, whatever you want to call it. But it's something small, it's something light, and it'll hold you up, and it tells your body to keep on going, okay? So it's okay if you do that. It's okay if you also don't do it. But you just have some room to really try to trick your body. So instead of reaching for that bad stuff, try having some protein with a little bit of complex carb. Trust me, you will feel good. Next, eat a combination of protein and complex carbs like I just mentioned, okay? If you can mix that up with all of your meals throughout the day, I promise you that you will start seeing the scale go down. That's just one of the many benefits, okay? I like to think of the clean eating lifestyle as though it is something that makes me feel good, okay? Because that's what eating clean does, is when you start watching what you're putting into your vessel, okay, you're going to see that it's going to take you a lot more places. You're going to see that you're less stressed out. You're going to see that you don't have that many headaches. You're going to see that all of a sudden you have more energy. You're happier. You feel good. And I mean, one of the many things and the many benefits about it all is that you do see your scale go down. But I want that to be like the last hoorah of it all, okay? I want you to see it as though you're taking care of yourself, okay? Next, 2 to 3 healthy fats a day. All right, so most Beachbody meal plans with the programs are, you can have 1 or 2 healthy fats a day, 3. Everybody's program is different depending on your body type, your size, and, your activity level. But I want to stress the importance of knowing that if you have an extra healthy fat a day, it is not going to kill you. It is not going to make your weight go up, go down. But that healthy fat, in fact, mixed with the protein and the complex carb, is going to take you far more ways than having a bag of popcorn, some coffee, some fruit. Mixing that protein in there with the healthy fat stabilizes your blood sugars. And I know this from speaking to nutritionists. I know this from my endocrinologist. I do suffer from low blood sugars, and so this stabilizes your blood sugars. It helps our body digest our foods correctly, okay? So carry a cooler when you're out and about. When you are going to work, chances are there's a refrigerator. Carry your stuff to the refrigerator. If there's not, carry that mini cooler in your car so that way you have it. Put some ice in there. I normally grab one of my husband's ice packs and I just throw it in my mini cooler. In fact, you need to get a new one. But what I normally do is I just pack like whatever. If I'm going to be gone for 2 to 3 hours, I either pack like a healthy snack and an extra bar or something in case I'm really on a low. I pack our lunch and a snack. Sometimes I pack all of our snacks because, of course, when mama leaves, like the whole family leaves, right? So it's better to have things on hand. And I can't stress the importance of this, you guys. If you get into a habit of making your food a priority, you will see changes, okay? And it's okay if you want to go out and eat. We can talk about that next time. But there are a lot of fun things that you can do to improvise a healthier eating lifestyle when eating out. In fact, I just wrote a blog post about this. If you go to my website, www.thefithairdresser.com, you will see a blog about I posted 10 tips for eating out, okay? These are tips that you can implement into your lifestyle when you go out to eat with your family, because we all love to go out to eat at restaurants, right? I love going out to eat, in fact. So carry a cooler and take into consideration where you're going and for how long. Depend on your fruits and your veggies. Depend on them, you guys. I know so many people who are like, I hate vegetables. I cannot eat vegetables. Or they just are so closed off and don't want to try vegetables. But I have to tell you this. When you are planning your week, you already know what vegetables you're going to have throughout the week. And if you don't know what vegetables you're going to have throughout the week, then that means that you didn't plan. Okay, so you're going to go to the store, you're going to shop, and whatever vegetables you're going to have for the next 2 to 3 days, you are going to cut them up. You are going to make them visible in your fridge. So, for example, this week I've been having red peppers. I've been having celery as my snack. So what did I do? When I went to the store and I came back home, I did spend about an hour prepping some random foods. But you know what? I don't regret it. It saved me so much more time throughout the week. So what I did was I washed my celery up and I cut the tips and I put them in my Pyrex containers. Yeah, you know the Pyrex ones, the ones where you can, I think that's how you pronounce it, but they're the ones that you can see your stuff through. My red peppers, I didn't put in containers, but I put in a baggie. My blueberries, I washed them and I put them in a container. So what does this do is it automatically tells your brain that you are going to eat it, 1. And 2, you have it in your refrigerator visible. So when you're at home or you're on the go, all you got to do is you got to scoop up that container and you got to jam. You know, it's easy, very easy, but you have to put in a little bit of work to do it. So plan out what vegetables and what fruits you will be having for the week and make sure that it's visible and washed. If you're, busy like me, you need it easy, grab it, there you go. So definitely try to implement that. Proper portion sizes. If you find yourself, and this goes to my coaches too, if you find yourself, just kind of like being a little lazy here and there because you think that you know the portion sizes, let me be the first to remind you that you need to stop that. You need to go back to basics. You need to start over. You need to recommit. We are in November right now, which means this is like a stressful season, okay? This is that season where you're going to have to have a lot of temptations around you, right? So that's why yesterday I spoke about sugars, because we need to have substitutions for sugars. But when you're in those moments where you have stuff, if you're not eating right and watching your portions, guess what? You're going to be hungrier. You're going to want to reach for more sugar. You are going to have those temptations, and because you weren't planning and preparing and eating right, your subconscious mind is going, and at the same time, your brain is saying, let me eat that because I'm hungry. Well, guess what? You shouldn't do that. So focus on taking care of yourself. Focus on treating your body like a vessel. I hope that these little principles gave you a little bit of nuggets and you can take something away from it. Other than that, I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Thursday, and I will talk to you later. All right, bye.